Hello and welcome. What is oh, and I'm hearing myself echoing in someone's microphone.
I fucking fixed it. Shut up.
Yeah, anyway, Apollo. I didn't think we were doing it this week, but we found the time.
Now it's time to solve the crime.
Hi, Jack. Well, I don't know that
Hello,
we're gonna go
Jack.
that far.
Well, we're gonna solve this one. I'm pretty sure we're on the last end of this one.
I swear I didn't do it.
It would
Boy.
take us the whole time to do that one part. Like, what the fuck?
There might.
Liar, clown pants on fire.
Okay, negative Nancy.
As far as I'm aware, we're still on like the first day of the trial.
That starts well.
We actually need to do an investigation for it, though?
I
Because
mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we did have to do an investigation for it. I mean, it's the fourth trial of the game. You think it's going to end in day one trial with no investigation at all?
probably. I mean, we're at the reveal already.
Are we, though?
Oh, well, okay.
I don't know. This is Apollo Justice. Shit's crazy. It could go anywhere.
Hmm.
Was your sword crafted by me, though? I don't think so. These are one of a kind.
Lightsaber pool noodles. Why didn't I think of that?
That would be awesome.
I mean, we basically use them like that anyway.
The pool noodles, yes.
Me and my cousin, yeah, we had so many sword fights with pool noodles.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act. I'm in angry gamer mode.
Good.
Rico and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Hugo left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb them, you know? The perfume Owen smelled must have been left over from when I visited.
So Kia was saying she went into the dressing room but then left right away?
Oh, right. I'm all waiting for Jack's response, but okay. Don't take her at her word.
Come on, do you really think I would? Yes? I'm just trying to figure out how to get to her. I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I already read that.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna read it again. That's how we do cross-examinations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act.
Oh, that's a courtesy call after your performance?
Yeah, you know, I'd say that does look appropriately demon inky. The
Oh, I approve. I see.
Galaxy.
I
have-
hope.
I don't have a mug like that, but I got, 2 Legend of Zelda mugs courtesy from my sister.
Oh, nice.
One's a shiny gold one, and the other one's a Highland shield.
Well, this is my Hatsune
Sister
Miku one.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it.
Come to think of it, when
I
I mentioned making the same kind of visit.
Yeah, a visit to your master before and after your routine. Oh my god, she has all of the balloons shit around. That's just common courtesy with us Rakugo artists and entertainers.
So that means you paid the victim a courtesy call before your performance too, right?
Jack.
What did you see at that time?
He was having a drink and getting himself into a festive mood. He liked to say that drinking gave him a silver tongue.
So he was already drinking by then.
Wendo wasn't there in the dressing room yet at that time. He must have gone in there during my act, 'cause when I went back... We just read that. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm.
Could you describe how they appeared?
They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away.
So setting the victim up and over the table must have been the culprit's doing. After all, who would stretch out on the floor if they could take a nap? Plus, that matches up with what Owen said in his testimony. But if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Owen? How did you know it wasn't Wendo?
I've known the guy for ages. One look at his face, and I know which one I'm dealing with.
Yeah, okay, sure. I see.
I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know?
Where did you find your master's note?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Did you notice anything else unusual or out of the place in the room?
Well, there was the sake and the half-eaten manju on the table.
No, this is Alex.
And Desi.
It's me, Daisy.
But I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though.
Maglor is sadly busy with work.
Indeed. That's why we told you who the other one was. Hope. And then there's me. Oh, is that a fact? It is a fact.
Of course it is. What did you think?
You didn't change anything around while you were in there.
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling you. I didn't see anything funny near Shisha, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Your baldness, I request that Kira's last statement to be added to her testimony.
Simon! What's a statement like that going to do for us? Athena, are you fucking... I love Athena, but I wanna slap her.
Just play along, you'll see soon enough.
It's now I'm held accountable for my actions, or my inaction.
Ah,
I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking? He is thinking exactly something you should be doing.
They turned the... Like, Athena as an assistant uses her brain and thinks clearly. Athena as player is dumb as rocks.
Yep, exactly.
I didn't see anything funny near Shisha, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
What about seeing something unfunny in your shisha? So, I just want to confirm. You didn't see anything at all unusual or out of place. Ah. Holy shit. What a sentence. What a freaking sentence. You didn't see anything at all unusual or out of place anywhere around the victim?
I already told you. Nothing.
And you didn't touch anything at all in the dressing room?
Now, many times, I gotta say it. No, I did not touch anything.
Wait, but then, is she saying she didn't see what Wendo immediately saw when he checked the victim's body? Does that mean it wasn't there yet at that time?
Oh, hold on. I guess there was something.
What is it?
The soba making equipment was already there in the room. That means Bucky must have been there in the dressing room before me, doing something.
Thanks for the non-help. Well, a new statement has been added. But she's still sticking to her guns.
She said she didn't see anything unusual in the dressing room. That strikes me as a little strange on its own.
Same, Blackwell, same. Really? Why?
If Master Tonaido really is the one who left that, you think Gyaru would have noticed it. And if Master Tonaido wasn't the one who left it, then we must ask, who did? You know what I'm getting at, don't you, Athena?
Probably doesn't. I think so. I really appreciate Simon's help, but I've got to come up with the answer myself this time.
We didn't get to do this. We didn't press this statement at all because it skips the last one.
Perfume orange smell must have been left over from when I visited.
Hold it!
So you admit that the scent Owen smelled when he witnessed the crime was from your perfume?
Yeah, sure. Why not? All it proves is I was in the dressing room anyway. It don't do a thing to prove I killed Shisha.
That may be true, but
Bucky's the one who bumped off Shisha.
okay, so no, I don't really remember all of our.
Ah, damn! I didn't mean to press with the press the wrong button.
Oh no.
Speed reading, anyone?
I
Oh my god.
was trying to open
We've
the
been
port
pushed
record and I
to it
hit press on
before.
accident.
Yeah, she should have seen the Garuda cards before they were rearranged. It's hard not to notice a bunch of cards on the table in front of him. I don't know.
That's probably it.
Would she have seen Owen 4th, or would she have seen wet number 4?
Maybe she rearranged them to wet, probably. Gero, you said that you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room.
That's right. What about it?
Then I wonder who left that dying message with the Karuta cards.
What are you going on about? It had to be. It had to been that Bucky.
Sorry, but that's not possible.
Dr. thank you for the lurk, friend.
Because only 3 people knew of Wendo's personality. Wendo, your master, and you.
If Bucky had left that Karuta message. He wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Uendo.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Gero Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer.
Will you ever quit yapping?
Objection.
You are like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
I forgot this asshole existed.
I kinda did too.
Would you quit butting in whenever things start to go my way? Yes, Athena. Yes, go girl.
Silence, child. Playtime is over.
Is it appropriate to smack him in court? Am I gonna get in trouble?
I'll just smack you with beads.
Well, I have my partner over here, so
I'll just cut him down with my blade. They're happy.
Yeah, there we go. What did you just say?
As the witness stated, She went into the dressing room and soon came back out again.
Just saying, it doesn't take 5 hours to rearrange cards.
Mm-hmm. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Geru to leave at once. Geru, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Gary had to leave the dressing room?
Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I've got no choice. Keep your eye peeled.
Let's hear it
Good
again.
Here it comes.
Your hand is all swollen and red. What happened, Gary?
Somebody touch burning soba? Oh.
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
So you got an allergic reaction from shoving some buckwheat noodles into someone's face, maybe?
Perhaps, or she touched Bucky Wet's face.
Because
I
he's
didn't- I couldn't
she's
either.
allergic to Bucky Wetface. Oh my god.
Prince Ali, what's up, dude?
Sup, Ali?
Oh, it was just witty and screaming. What? Or something.
Very good.
It was
Maximum
so
effort.
funny. I know, right?
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they're usually on the severe side. With Taifu Tonaido making soba noodles in his dressing room. Geru is lucky to still be alive considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air.
Yeah, hope you have fun.
I'm gonna watch it, I think, on the weekend. I don't... no, next week.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I hear it's gonna be... It is what it is.
If the buckwheat flour was everywhere, she should have a reaction everywhere too. So that doesn't even make sense. And I'm the character. Like that. Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction.
Now,
She's still able to make all those
Oh.
balloon animals with her hands in that condition, huh?
I touched Shisho as he was being carried away. And look what it did to my poor hands. There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something. If I'd inhaled any of that soba flour, I'd had a Caesar. And it'd been good night, Jiro. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long.
a person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either.
I don't buy that reaction. This.
Alright,
this
if
doesn't
it's
have-
only on the hand, yeah.
Just saying, I don't buy that reaction.
Did you read that?
I already read that.
Okay, well there was a bunch of other comments there, so I wasn't sure.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy.
Yep, yes he does.
Hmm. As if I would do anything so underhanded.
You constantly do that.
I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness.
Sure. Totally doesn't fit into your mind games. Nope.
I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it all out in the open? Yeah?
Besides all that, it's like, oh, she couldn't have done it because if she pushed it into his face, she would, she's wearing gloves.
Mhm.
Yeah. The
This-
First of
burns
all-
came after she took
I know,
the
I know.
gloves off.
I'm not talking about the burns. I was just saying how the judge says, like, oh, well, if you're that allergic to buckwheat, there's no way you could have pressed Sobadough into his face. Gloves.
Mhm.
More you know is the meme I'm imagining.
And what's to stop her from touching Doe after the fact? So that she
to
can tell
make
the
her
story.
look innocent.
Yeah. She would have had to have breathed some of that stuff in, right? Because it went all over the place. So why didn't she get the seizure she's talking about?
Mm-hmm. This all seems sus as fuck.
And
just
how
saying.
could she possibly live with somebody that literally makes soba for a fucking living?
If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction.
How did you survive all these years around the person who makes soba noodles constantly?
Yeah.
Because he likes to, I don't know.
And why
I
would
know.
he if he knew about her allergy?
Exactly, that's why I'm thinking this allergy is fake as fuck.
And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me.
Does not make sense at all.
Just look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body cause this much damage.
Alex trying to make me believe you.
There must have been soba brought on his clothes. So, I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room.
Athena, can we be smart for 2 seconds, please? That's not possible. I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy because she. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew? Protect the privacy of the witness, my foot. What a dirty trick.
No, what do we do?
There's only one thing to do. But prosecutor Sadmunk to shame with your cross-examination.
Hell yeah. I like the way you think. Oh, I have a line.
Yes.
Right.
If you can call it a line.
Yeah. No matter how small, I'll find us an opening, oh whoa, and break her testimony down.
Try me.
Just saying, if there's a hole, there's a way. I said it.
If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction.
You're not lying about the soba allergy of yours, right? Yes, she is.
Of course not. I swear on the grave of my father up in heaven.
Your poor father.
I can even get you a doctor's certificate if you want.
She seems to be telling the truth. No.
had this allergy for as long as I can remember. But I never dreamt in a million years it'd clear me of murder.
You haven't
worry,
been
it
cleared
won't.
yet.
And you'll come out of this smelling like delicate buckwheat flour to boot.
I'd rather not.
Wow. Judge.
Well said, Your Honor.
Judge.
Yes, let's
Perv.
flatter the judge. We all know it works.
And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me.
We could only be so lucky.
You didn't press.
I know. I'm going back.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just saying I want to hold it. I mean, what? Anyway.
If there was that much, why only my hand was affected?
Anyway. I'll give you that there was quite a bit of flowers scattered about in that dressing room. But you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right?
Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the soba making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe any of it in.
But you still could have committed this crime even if you'd held your breath while doing it.
Don't be ridiculous. I would have suffocated to death before Shisho did.
Well, if she wore a mask.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I love how Athena tries to be intimidating and 2 seconds later, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was wrong.
Player
Girl,
Athena.
stick your guns. Huh?
It's player Athena. She gets a limiter when she's controlled by player.
Can we break that limiter, please?
Sure, make her the assistant. Have Blackwell beat player.
I'm fine with that, as long as she's not an idiot.
It's a lot of
This whole
pressure
thing-
being the lead, okay? It just...
Or it's just maybe it's the subtle jab at the player.
I'll make sure to keep that in mind whenever I leave you in the lead, though.
Okay. Did you read this?
Yes, I did.
Yes, she did.
No.
Jeez, get a grip, will ya?
I
No.
agree with that.
You get a grip.
I have a grip. Look at my hand.
You already had a grip on those soba noodles.
Just touching Shisho's body cause this much damage.
Maybe there's a twist here. Like you're actually allergic to dogs and not soba?
You kidding? Bring my little Jugamoo in here. I'll hug and squeeze him like there's no tomorrow.
Please don't.
Yeah, please. Actually, let's bring the dog in, shall we?
Yeah?
I'm telling ya, I have a genuine, honest to goodness, soba allergy.
You know what this reminds me of? Now that we said that, I'm sorry to interrupt, I'll just quickly say that. Remember the scene when Blackwell was with her and she was petting the dog and she was looking intently at the door to the dressing room?
Mhm.
So now that dog allergy, if it's possible, seems much more likely because she was petting the dog on purpose to get her hand like that. So she can testify she has an allergy that doesn't exist.
Maybe.
Just a theory.
A game theory. Defense. The witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat.
Clearly.
Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless.
Your meaning noobs, pointless and worthless. Huh. Got him.
Well done.
You heard the man, lawyer girl.
You see? She agrees, we win.
Alright, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing myself. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
I probably got this allergic reaction on my hand, here, cause I touched Shisha. There must have been soba brought on his clothes.
When do we bring up the photo? I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth, too?
Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so, duh. Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me.
She's lucky she didn't get the hives associated with us. Allergy.
Don't you know anything? What an amateur.
And she's not scratching herself, because apparently it's intense itching too.
I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you?
Look. Anything that has soba in it, or anything that has touched soba, is like poison to me.
Sounds like we need to give her a big bowl of soba right now. Wait, what?
Please do. I like that idea.
I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room.
In the dressing room, right? What it? Okay.
How specific. So, I just want to cover up my bases, but... Could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
Objection!
That is out of the question. By even asking, you show your complete disregard for all we have discussed until now.
Yes, I have to agree. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises without basis.
Unfortunately for you, Chicho didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder.
How do you know that?
How do I know that? I don't fucking know.
She's got tabs on him, okay? 24-hour surveillance.
Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
We have raid.
Logan! What's up, dude? Thank
What's
you for
up,
the raid, my
Raiders?
friend. Welcome in, Deltoids,
Come in,
Kirata, Chef Chiefling, or Chiefing, rather. Oh, I added an L in there. I can read. Hello,
No,
everybody.
can you?
Welcome in, though. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. How's it going?
He's just trying to play it cool. Don't fall for his lies.
Lighthouse Flame, welcome in. For those of you all new here, my name is Shayley. I'm a variety streamer. We're playing some Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're on the 4th case of the 3rd game right now, and I got my friends Prinny and Alex here, as well as my girlfriend Desi. We're all voice acting different characters.
Some of us more than one.
Ugh. I'm voicing no one for this case.
Please trying to tell us something.
No, that's okay. There's some of them that I'm just gonna like, I've been waiting a long time to voice some of those, like from the first couple games. So I'm like,
The whole franchise is absolutely incredible, in my opinion. You absolutely do, dude.
mm-hmm.
I love this franchise. Thanks to Prenny, he got me into it.
It's all my fault.
Yeah.
Yep, blame Prinny. For once, we don't blame Shay, we blame Prinny.
Guilty as charged, dude.
I still need to play the prequel games, though. I haven't touched those yet, but I'm waiting to get through all the other stuff before we get to those.
Geru could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin.
Ah. Such good acting.
Doing great.
I appreciate the fake compliments.
I'll keep them
What
coming.
was- Hmm?
I'll keep them coming.
What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this? Bluff. He would bluff his way through everything until he gets
That
it right.
and turn the thinking around.
Yep. Turn it on its head. Oh, kids. There's only one thing to do.
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Yes. Nope. It's just the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Duh.
She said the thing!
She said the thing.
I see. You have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left to you is to smile.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Same brain cell.
Indeed.
That's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal. Continue thinking around, Athena. Don't try to figure out how Gabriel, who is allergic to soba, could commit the crime.
Hello, Ray. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful day, too.
Figure out how Gabriel could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead.
Rashed? Maybe if I were a lump of regular flour dough for raw noodles. But I'm fresh like my shoba. And you don't let shoba dough rest. It's all about the three freshes. Grind the buckwheat seeds fresh. Cut the dough fresh and boil the... Oh.
Drunk Shay is best Shay.
I beg to differ. He's blacked out. It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb.
Good job, you can read.
Yes, that's the note I saw. After reading that, who wouldn't think Shisha was napping?
Yeah, I forgot. Technically, Prinny's doing like 6 characters right now.
Yeah, the window was actually worth 4.
Yeah.
Multiple personalities, yo.
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
Figured it out, Athena? Mountain Dew! What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Gero could have committed the crime.
No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts.
I already did, smartass.
Well, Miss Sykes, if you have no further objections, I'll hand down my ruling.
True, I can't overturn facts, but what if we got our facts about a piece of evidence wrong?
God, I hate how condescending this asshole is. He pisses me
Always.
off so much.
Yeah.
Got our facts wrong. What are you talking about now? Oh, thank you, Hope.
Sorry, I had to turn my fan on. It's getting hot as heck
We-
in here.
We do try
Stop,
to
don't
enhance
come
the
back.
experience by reading it out loud in the way we do.
Yep.
And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court.
This evidence proves that Geiru could have killed her master even with her soba allergy.
Me? Never. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't fucking know what piece of evidence they're talking about at all, to be honest. Yeah, there's really flour going on all over the place.
Yeah.
Thank you. How's this 17 if found in his lungs?
What is something we haven't used so far?
We haven't used the deed, but that's...
That doesn't do us anything.
Deed assertion, the deed holder is Bucky Lit. Simon received and said this. That's nothing to do with this. At 4 p.m., Bucky entered the room at 4:10, 4:20, when they discovered the victim's body put in their room after Bucky left. Before Bucky came in, feel like Gary was also feeding a dog and the ducklings. The dog buried his leftovers in the yard.
We know the dumplings contained sake, but what were they made of?
Probably not buckwheat.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I literally have no idea either. What are you thinking, Athena?
I mean,
Yeah, Tino, how you want to convict me? Try your
That is a good
best,
question.
amateur.
Okay. That is a very good question.
Kinky. Apparently Kinky is me now. Or I am Kinky.
Yeah, like the two left one and the most right one are the super good at acting.
Wait,
And then
wait,
there's
wait,
me.
wait, wait. Remember what Bucky said? That the dough needs to rest for the soba, but I don't think Master Tornado let that dough rest when he was. Is it possible he was not making buckwheat noodles? He was making a different kind of noodles. Because if he was making a different kind of noodles, that flour is not wheat flour, and she's not allergic.
That's a thought,
Because
but I
there's
don't
a
know that we have
reason
a piece
why.
of evidence that proves that.
we were brought back.
Yeah,
Why
apparently
we saw him
buckwheat is
saying
different
that?
from normal wheat too. So some people who have buckwheat allergies aren't allergic to wheat.
I don't know
I'm
what proves that,
assuming
though.
maybe this statement, because how else do we get to talk about the dog? And how that all plays a part in it.
I mean, at
But
this point, I just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks, because I already did save, so...
yeah,
Don't we have a wait?
I don't exactly remember what we're supposed to do here. But there's not like that many pieces of evidence to check, you know?
Yeah. Well, there's certain pieces of evidence that I think we can rule out. Like, I don't think the Karuta cards matter. I don't think
Right.
the Taifu's note matters.
Not
I
now.
don't
We
think
don't have the other half.
invitation matters. The wet soba hasn't been used, but I don't think it's relevant to this point.
Right.
Can we take a closer look to that note again? Does it like give us any other information other than what we're seeing?
No.
Resting, do not disturb. Wait, what if we're wait? What if
Oh,
resting does
maybe.
not refer to the
Oh,
master?
yeah. Maybe it was a note not for the master resting, but the dough was resting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
So wait, so the dough does not need to rest, but this one does. If that's the case. So yeah, it's not the same dough.
Go for it. Good thinking.
That's clever.
Yeah. It's Master Tornado's note.
The note?
Preposterous.
Oh, sure.
What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note?
Yeah, because he told us that it's fresh dough, so it doesn't rest. It doesn't rest, and this one needs to rest. Different dough. Yep. That's it. The answer lies in the true meaning of this note.
I get that, Jack. It's true meaning?
This note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb, as we had assumed. But rather, it actually means this dough is resting, do not disturb it. They're gonna call me a crazy person for that.
Wait a minute, Athena. That doesn't make any sense.
You're right, it doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many a time, you don't let soba dough rest.
What's all that jibber jabber got to do with anything?
This is it, the home stretch. This note and Mr. Wet's words have led me to the conclusion that Master Tornado was making udon noodles.
We can go. Bye-bye!
The victim Typhoon Tornado was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead. So you're not allergic, bitch.
Polkunka!
That layer of flour in the dressing room was not soba flour, but plain old wheat flour for udon. So actually, as Shay would say, it was totally possible for Geiru to be in that room and kill her master.
Only a matter of time.
What? But if that's true, it changes everything.
Your Honor, the defense requests that the flour in the room be tested immediately.
Objection.
No objection from you, bitch.
But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Kira did not have a reaction on her hand. Did have. How do you explain those things?
Well...
Even were it udon flour instead of soba, you can still You still cannot prove Gyaru committed the crime.
But
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward or you'll feel my blade at your back.
no, thank you. Enough with the threats already. I got it. Talk about pressure. Alrighty, Tina. Take a deep breath and go over everything again. Let's do this.
Oh, goodness.
This is the moment of truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to revisualize the case from start to finish. I have to find conclusive evidence that Gyaru committed this murder.
Yes. Black Quill and what's his name are wildly different character voices.
Yeah.
Yep.
You read this, right?
Yep. What was Master Tornado making in his dressing room? Udon.
Ramen.
Ramen.
Master Tornado was making udon. By my logic, Master Tornado must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room. But something at the crime scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl on the table? Soba noodles.
Oba.
There was soba in the bowl. Even though the master wasn't making soba, soba noodles were found at the scene.
Ad break.
Ah, the
No.
moment of truth? What is this shit?
I know, right?
Preposterous. That's it. This whole place is going down. I'm knifing all of us. I'm knifing everyone. My moment of truth and we get outbreak.
Absolute shenanigans.
Let's do Pokey that jiggles. No, but I like it when it jiggles.
What?
Let's do Pokey that jiggles, I say.
Fine. Boo.
Ooh.
Check the small window during the ad break.
Oh.
Batman nannigan.
Well done.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
No
I'm sorry.
buckwheat stopping you from that.
Oh man, my hands are all red. I think I'm allergic to buckwheat too.
Mm. Very convenient allergy that is.
My hands are red, but they're always red. I really don't know
I think
why.
I'm allergic to boxes. Because every time I place an order at work, my arms are red as fuck.
Where do you work?
A restaurant, so anything food industry and
Oh.
so those boxes, it's more of the frost and the cold and all that shit.
It's
I'm
weird.
just being an asshole with allergy right now. I don't really have an allergy, it's just the frost and shit that... Oh, I'm in the kitchen, so I don't get to actually talk to the guests. Because yes, we have to call them guests, not customers.
Oh
But
my
they're
God.
buying a service from us, so technically they are customers
They're
nonetheless.
customers, though. What the hell?
Yeah. And when someone calls them customers in the back of the house or front of the house, we get scolded and bitched at and like, no, they're guests. No, but they're fucking customers. They're getting a service from us.
I don't see this. I don't see the difference in those two words. Those words are the same meaning.
Well, no, a guest is not the same as a customer. Not technically, because you can
In
get
the
guests
service
in-
industry, yeah, they are though. But we're back from
Well,
ads.
usually a guest is being offered things and not buying things. Is
Oh,
what I'm
okay. Well,
trying-
yeah, that's a very good point too, though. So yeah, like even more to the point where calling them guests is incorrect.
Oh, exactly. That's why I'm always annoyed when they say, "Oh, they're guests, they're not customers." No, they're not. But fuck you. Apologies for all that story. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Let me get back to my moment. This is my moment.
I think we read this line before the break, so let's move on.
So that means the noodles had to have come from somewhere. Wait a minute. Not mysterious servant of soba noodles? Huh, that sounds familiar. Where did the soba and the bowl on the table come from? Wait. Caramel, the master soba stock. Didn't he have a lot of soba stocked? Or am I remembering wrong? I think he did. Didn't he have a lot of soba stock in the fridge? Wasn't that mentioned at one point?
I remember his fridge being empty.
I think it's a soba stock. I'm like 99.9% sure it's a soba stock, because I remember that being mentioned.
I mean, we can say it if it's wrong. It'll.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, it'll
There's
just.
no penalty for thinking wrong.
Right, it's your own head. What are you gonna do? Penalize yourself? Ah,
Yeah.
stupid brain. Time to hit myself in the head. I can't do this that many times. I'm gonna get brain damage.
The soba noodles found at the table from the master's stock of uncooked noodles. Yeah, I'm sure that was right. But then, why would the culprit go out for a way to cook that soba and put it in the bowl? And she does not have soba allergy. I'm sorry. Why did the culprit cook the soba noodles and put them in the bowl? Should she like soba? To hide the udon though, of course. Soba was found at the scene. But that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. But why did the culprit take the udon away and hide it? It must have been because she killed him with the udon though instead.
Nope, has a
That's
grudge
why.
against Udon.
Yeah, I know.
It's yeah.
She hates that Eldoon guy. That creep.
The murder
Yeah.
weapon was udon though. Not soba dough or soba noodles. That's it. The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Typhoid Tornado. And the reason why no weapon was found is because Geiru got rid of the dough somehow, and I know how.
I know
The
how too.
dumplings that are buried by the dog in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
The dog ate all the dough. Oh my god.
She fed the dog the dumplings made for udon from udon dough, and the ones that the dog couldn't eat, couldn't finish,
all
it
of them.
buried in the backyard. So there's your murder weapons buried. The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, that will prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Geiru's guilt.
Objection.
No objection, I'm right, you bitch.
Even if we could find this dough, what makes you think it would prove she is the one?
Please recall Owen's eyewitness testimony, Prosecutor Sadmadi. Or Sad Monk. If the injury on Geiru's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, then Geiru's blood must have dripped down onto the dough used as the murder weapon. That would make the dough pretty conclusive evidence, wouldn't you agree?
But where is this conclusive evidence?
I know.
Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well, we're not gonna get it first try. If I can't find the answer in the evidence I have on hand, we'll lose this trial. So how did Geiru get rid of the udon, though? Think, Athena, what do I have that points to suspicious behavior on Geiru's part?
Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. Where is the real murder weapon hidden?
Let me give you a hint. Nice barking you did there. I assumed you have to bite to back it up.
He did give me the hint, yeah.
Hmm.
Stop
That was a
attacking me.
massive hand.
Yeah. Especially not right now. This piece of evidence
It's like,
can point us to the location.
Don't
of the
try to
crime.
help me, okay? Here we go. Do it.
There you go. Giro?
What? Huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about a murder.
Not suspicious at all. Stuff that cute act in your balloon hat. Tell her, T. Gero got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tornado in a bold and daring way.
Wait a minute. What if we're wrong about the dough and it's actually a balloon sword that did it?
Okay. He choked on a balloon sword. I
Yes.
want you to picture that.
I am picturing that, and it's awesome.
Yeah. She put the sword
Yeah.
back in her throat and then it comes out intact.
Mm-hmm.
Or just explode and actually fucks up her internal organs.
Yeah.
That would hurt the
I mean, the
throat
dog
as
didn't
fuck.
finish eating it, so
Yeah, it's
There-
buried in the backyard. The rest is buried.
Mm-hmm.
She did it right in front of Prosecutor Blackwood's nose by feeding it to her dog.
Oh, I
He's having so much fun. I
Of
love it.
course. Now it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Geru, who should know her own dog's eating habits, would feed Jegamu more than he could possibly finish. What the dog doing?
Your Honor, please order an investigation of the yard right now.
But what should the police at the theater be looking for exactly?
Jukemo must have buried his leftover dumplings somewhere around the doghouse. Dumplings that Geiru made out of the udon dough with her blood in it.
What she said to the dog. This is preposterous.
I want to thank you, Simon. I can think of a few ways to thank Simon. Anyway,
Does
if you
it
hadn't
involve
kept me going,
my
I might have given up along the way.
What are you blathering on about? You still have work to do. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena.
Oh my. You got it.
You wanna-
I'm just saying, if I had Blackwell next to me in a courtroom, I would not be able to focus on my case.
Okay.
I realize. I have a weakness for such dark characters. Okay. Gero, do you remember what you said would happen when the truth is finally revealed?
When the truth is revealed, it'll be your balloons or mine that go pop. Got it?
Time for her balloon to go pop.
Well, now the truth is out, and it looks to me like it's your balloon that balloon.
Baloney!
It's your balloon that goes pop. Huh. Nice. Very nice.
Bukanka!
How was the one? You're going fast.
Who's supposed to inherit the name? Then Shisho. Then
Pop, 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 pop.
finally, one more to go.
Balloon person, Daddy, you mad at me? I've been a bad girl. Ah,
Oh my.
Yep.
There
Those were
go the
balloons
boobies.
too.
Sorry, Judge, they were fake. You were fooled.
She was so
oh,
pretty too.
oh.
She
But
looks
a
much better,
terrible
like,
person.
just saying.
She wanted to try reading all those lines. That's basically all I'm gonna say.
I'm a Rakugo artist. I was the one who was supposed to inherit that name. But then Shisho, you're my balloon bursting daddy. Are you mad at me? I've been a bad girl. I
I love how you said I've been a bad girl in a naughty way for some reason.
I don't know that you can say that without sounding naughty, to be honest.
Me naughty? No, I didn't do anything, I swear.
Yeah, sure. Are you ready to tell us everything now, Gero?
The whole reason I entered the world Rakugo in the first place was to follow in my father's wonderful steps, inherit his stage name.
His stage name? You don't mean...
Uendo Tonido.
Oh my god. I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisha wanted, I'd inherit the name someday.
But Master Tornado gave the name to his junior disciple.
Yeah. That's why I took my revenge on Shisho during the show celebrating the name succession.
So that was your entire motive?
I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living.
Of all the days you could ever have your revenge, why did you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay Uendo back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all the Tornado fans were gathered.
But then went to try to shift the blame onto Bucky White. And now we know the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. Did you know Master Tonido was making udon in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get revenge on the two of them, so I went ahead and did it.
So it was a premeditated crime, but in the end, you only went through with it on impulse. Then, the allergic reaction on your hand. Is it from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands? when you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death.
Yeah.
So it is a real allergy.
By the time, I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergies.
Gyaru, how could you do all this, you idiot?
Gyaru, I get your desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name. It was his talent. Okay. But his heart.
Aww.
His heart?
You have anything to add, Prosecutor Sudbody? Any objections?
No, Your Honor. Ms. Athena Sykes.
Careful how you speak to me. Yes. That's the first time he's used my name. That's because he's ashamed of himself. If he
I
can even
shall.
prove it.
Be sure to remember your name.
Oh boy. Really?
It seems he finally recognizes you as a proper adversary.
I doubt
Took him
that.
long enough.
Thanks. Oh, why is she so easy to please? That's all I asked, Prosecutor Sadmadi.
Just a little glaze, and she's a donut.
Yeah.
It looks like there are no further objections. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant.
How is he
Ah,
still not
good.
sober?
It seems you've made a full recovery. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Bucky Wet. Not
Oh,
guilty.
Not you.
Guilty.
Yay!
Oh, objection! Danny.
Jackson, what's gonna happen to me?
It's a
This court is
penny.
adjourned.
May 13th, 11:55 a.m. District Courtroom, Defendant Lobby, number 6.
Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent.
Thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee.
But it still sucks that you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did Wendo have it out for you or something?
I don't think so.
Uendo said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea he got when he saw the Soba-themed cards.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in at Uendo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim.
No way. I almost got convicted out of convenience.
Well, it seems to have been completely clear of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. On a more important note, what I really want to know is, why did Master Tornado let Gero inherit her father's name?
What do you mean? On a more important note, Miss Chickadee.
Aw, don't be such a wet blanket. Get it? Wet? No? Okay. Not pretty pity laughing at the check. Just go with the flow. Now, come on. You think the master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
That's not it. He didn't give her the name to her because he wanted Gero to find her own calling in life. To perform whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name or Rakugo. Making udon was his way of showing his support for her and her new endeavor.
So that's why he called you to the theater, huh? To teach him how to make udon? Oh, so he wanted to protect her from... Aww.
A more roundabout way I've never seen, but that's Master Tonido for you.
He was so cute and sweet to her and she freaking killed him. I don't feel bad for her at all. I'm sorry.
It's just she needed more than just she needed to be told that kind of stuff, you know? Rather not shown.
Yeah. So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding, as they usually do. How sad.
By the way, Garu wasn't the only person Master Tonido was trying to cheer on. Even though the person in question still seems unaware of their master's intentions.
What? You talking about me? Come on, no way! All that old man ever did was criticize my soba.
That's not true, Bucky. There must be a way to make Bucky see just how much Master Tornado cared about him. Yep, there's the what's of a deed.
Finally, it gets used.
Take a good look, Bucky. Good luck? Take a good look, Bucky. Whose name is on there as the holder of this title deed?
It's still in my name.
Master Tonido was just up to one of his tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
He probably used some tough love on you so that the shop wouldn't just go belly up. His noodles flopped.
Now it really does
I
look like
see.
Doodles.
I never knew. Oh, Master Tonido. I'm so sorry.
Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations. And more importantly, mine.
Yep.
Thanks, Simon. And you too, Miss Chickadee. One day my soba's gonna be so good, it'll knock that old man's socks clean off. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of Wet Soba, Wet Noodle number 4. Oh, I better be getting back to my shop. I gotta get ready for the lunch rush.
Hold on.
Yo, Meowtings, what's up?
Hey, meow things. Could I place an order for delivery, Bucky?
Yes, Miss Chickadee?
Can you deliver to not Miss Chickadee? Could you deliver a bowl of udon to Geiru on behalf of her master?
You got it! I'll make sure it's got all the TLC Master Tonido would have packed in it, too.
Thank you.
Well, see ya. Be sure to drop by the shop sometime.
I will. And I'll bring the whole agency with me.
Do us all proud, Bucky.
I'll have the best soba in town waiting for you when you come. Peace out.
I love that Bucky slowly became from Osaka.
Ah. I don't know what that eye is supposed to be for. Oh, okay, so it's the, like, it's nice to see somebody giving it their all, isn't it? I can never tell the reactions when you just give me the fucking reaction before the message. No. I wonder if I leveled up any thanks to this case.
Don't kid yourself.
Oh, come on.
The trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been by your side. So most EXP went to me.
You don't know that.
My level up says I do know that. For a lawyer who's versed in psychology, you're too full of weak points. You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Or you could just teach me your famous mind tricks, please?
No.
Fuck you then. Way to shut someone down, and why not?
Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
No. Hey, what about what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled over your eyes by window?
Must you remind me?
Yes.
How could I have known Uendo would do time, Soba?
Green just means amateur. Hope.
Or just new to something.
That's what amateur
Yep.
means.
That's what it means, like,
Just in case she doesn't know what
Homework.
amateur means.
She's just a little bud, and you don't want her to grow into a little flower instead.
yeah. Hey, speaking of time, Soba, I just thought of something funny.
Oh, goody. I can't wait.
I can tell. Okay, here it is. In time, Soba. Oh, I, I think I'm going to hate what Adina's gonna say. Why didn't Mon number 9 get counted? Come on, do you know, Simon?
How should I know?
Because 7, 8, 9. I hate you, Athena. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Simon's face says it all.
Yeah.
Now I know what an aneurysm feels like.
Do I have to read that letter?
You just say raffle.
On the floor laughing.
Perfect emote, Fanny. See. Mwah!
That I should have known. Come on, let's go get soba or something and go home.
Your treat?
I'll treat 50% of the tab. And don't forget, you still owe me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't hurt you to pay for me every once in a while, you know?
Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
Hey, wait for me!
So the owl and the hawk went out for soba.
I may still have a ways to go as a lawyer. But just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm going to get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for our courts and the law. Je peux le faire. I can do this. That was my best French. You're not getting any better.
That was great. Actually,
C'est-
I can.
C'est magnifique.
Magnifique. That
Yeah,
would be
sure.
give me something harder to say.
Well, we did beat that case in record time too.
we
Shit.
Told ya.
It was
surprised
shorter
it was-
than I expected.
It was a lot shorter. What was it, 2 streams?
Yeah.
I
we
think they
usually
made
do,
this
like,
one the short one so that we would have
Oh,
a long one for this one.
what is going on?
That's far enough.
Who's there?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Good people of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this. The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. The dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
he has daddy energy, just saying.
Dirk the daddy.
May 16th, 11 a.m. Write anything agency.
And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Korean. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie.
Good line.
Apollo?
It sounds good, Fanny. Yeah? Turk, what are you up to this time?
Wait a second. Do you know TV hijacker or something, Apollo?
You could say that. But it was a long time ago.
Why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent.
Yeah, about that.
Is that right?
Oh no, that's him.
Oh, holy!
I don't know how the fuck he got here, but that's him.
Is that Zach?
That's Dirk.
Yeah.
It's the man who raised Apollo.
Oh. How did he get there? What the fuck? I totally forgot how he sounded in the anime too. Was it?
I mean,
Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you?
That's
There
good
you
enough.
go.
Huh?
Oh my.
Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How you been, son?
It's
It's that guy that was on TV.
Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Karayan, and boy are my arms tired.
You beamed in. You teleported. You teleported.
he fucked that joke up so bad.
Sure did.
This can't be happening. I must be dreaming, or hallucinating, or both.
No, you're not, Apollo. It's like TV hijacker slash insurgent in the flesh.
Hey, what's up, Shavin? How you doing? I'm so confused.
Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you.
Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son.
It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Ha 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 ha!
Jack when he needs to see
Trucy.
him.
What do you say we close up early today?
What? Why?
Aw, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder.
He's not a minion, he's the boss!
How dare you call him a minion, Hope?
I know I'm gonna regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time? What gives?
I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice!
Right. Why don't you tell me why the real reason you're here?
Well, okay. So maybe there's a little something I need your help with, too, but... The fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth.
Is it?
Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases.
Sounds like my dad.
Come on, Polly. I need details. Inquiring minds want to know.
But just about the 10
okay.
years and...
Hold your horses.
I don't have horses. I have magical underwear.
First, I've got a few questions of my own.
She could have horses in those underwear.
Fair.
Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sudmati.
Satmadi?
Yeah.
Sadmonk, yes. I'm well, a rebel by trade.
Did you forget? He's Sadmonk's
Great
dad.
vote.
Sadmonk's his biological son. Apollo's his adopted son.
Yeah, I
Correct.
forgot. There's so much happening, okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm, well, a rebel by trade.
Daddy by choice. I mean, what? Anyway. A rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. She's really stuck on that word, isn't she? So, which is it?
She's brainwashed by the media.
Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way.
Trucy?
You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly. But without the good part.
Trucy doesn't have a fear bone in her body at all.
Ryan, I'm like the boogeyman. A tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight.
That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with.
This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift. Don't do
Wait,
it!
what?
Oh my. Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me, Dad.
Ha! She's a plucky one, all right.
Oh my god, Trucy.
No worries, Alex. Appreciate you showing up for the, whatever her name was. I can't even remember anymore.
Garu.
Garu, yeah. Someone plucked me out of my misery.
Now, about that man who raised you business. I'm gonna keep asking until someone explains. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo?
Yeah, phrasing. The truth is, I grew up in the Kingdom of Cryan. Did I, never mention that?
Oh, so you grew up in Cryan? Wait, are you saying... You're not from around here, Polly? Is there a joke in there somewhere?
No, it's just I was raised from Cryan when I was really little.
that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me?
Never asked. Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you?
What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke.
It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So, you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh?
You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years.
Wow, that's a really long time.
Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me.
Not a chance. It's just, well...
Right.
Starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello.
I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Karayan. No, that's not true. I'd probably try to forget about it on purpose.
Nothing, Mr. Dirk. What is it we can help you with?
I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Karayan. That's where you come in.
The Founder's Orb?
Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours?
Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time.
No way.
So that was just a bluff? What are you gonna do if you don't find it?
I don't know. Guess it just means we have to find it, son. 'Cause I can't really back down now, can I? Ha!
Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on, I think I read something about this in a newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room?
That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb.
Really?
Yes, baseless allegations, all of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes.
Oh, so it's like a setup.
Hey, yo! Fallen Ancient Hunter, what's up, dude? Thank you for the raid.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
Huh. Didn't realize I wasn't following you. Well, I'm following you now. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you coming in. Hope you had a good stream. You were playing... Oh, I want to get that game. Warriors Abyss looks fun. How is it? I hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. If I'm here before, my name is Shayla. I'm a variety streamer. We're playing the Apollo Justice Trilogy. This is the final case on the final game, so we're actually getting pretty close to the end finally. That was a lot of finals in that, wasn't it? We're only 146 hours into this game, you know.
It's too bad we weren't playing Final Fantasy. Could have added an extra final.
This would be the first boss. Nice. Yeah, we've been playing through this game weekly, but as regularly as we can. Usually have my girlfriend Desi and my friend Pretty Hero Dude here voicing characters with me.
Yo.
Oh, there it is. But yeah. I don't know if you ever played these games, but it's one of my favorite franchises. I freaking love it. It's such awesome, weird storytelling, and I love it.
Weird indeed. I read that line before you asked.
That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Karayan Village.
Karayan Village?
Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Karayan.
Spirit mediums? Right. Fair.
Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff.
Archibald.
My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb.
So, whoever asked him to do that is the real thief?
Most likely.
And you think the guy will just hand the orb over to you?
My compatriot, Dats, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen, and wanted to do the right thing.
Dats, I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh?
Paulo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb.
Something is bound to go wrong.
Sukin's a
Would
fury.
you do that for me?
What should
But
I
there's
say?
an option to say nope. Say nope so we can see what happens.
I haven't seen you in years, and you waltz in here asking for a favor? You have a lot of nerve, you know.
Of course it will help, right, Apollo? So that's what happens if
Well,
Trucy
wait! Trucy?
Come on, it's not like you have any work anyway.
Yeah, let's go to Karayan, where if you're a lawyer there, you could die.
We're not going to Korean, we're going to Spirit Medium Town. USA.
Oh, Karayan
Okay.
Village?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's where Karayan Village is. Wow, interesting. I thought it was in Karayan as well.
No.
Besides, we're talking
I
about
must have
rebels and
imagined the-
legendary.
Never mind. Sorry, Desi.
Besides, we're talking about rebels and legendary treasures here. It will be fun.
Why is she always into things I'm not?
To make your life hell.
Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium.
What do you mean faceless?
As in, one lacking a face. Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Karayan, never show her face.
I see submuddy butterflies.
To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Karayanism.
The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that?
Must have been feckin' ugly, that's what. As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. And it has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the founder herself.
Sounds like one big fairy tale to me.
In any case, it's just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power, and thus the legal authority to rule Karayan.
Wait, suppose I believe this legend. Then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garen regime?
Wait, is this metaphor? Anyone can become king and queen?
Only the rulers of Karayan have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes?
That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing.
That should just about cover everything. Any other questions?
Not right now.
Ah, I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son.
Sushi.
Sushi.
I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so...
If he doesn't want it, I want it. Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch.
Trucy has her eyes on that sushi.
Oh yeah, so do I.
You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha! Ha 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 ha!
What's that? Oh, that tuna looks good.
This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry? Son, this is some of the best sushi you'll ever have.
I'm good.
Oh? Well, okay then.
All right,
Raichu!
bird.
I see the Raichu. I cherish the Raichu.
Keep him up in the front.
Actually, I have one more present for you. Here.
What's this?
A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away.
Oh my.
Huh? This is my father?
His name was Jove Justice.
Why am I not surprised?
Joe.
By Jove!
I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that.
Why? Why are you giving this to me now?
I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture.
Oh no.
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy.
Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it. So go on, take it. Take it already, damn it. Don't ever let it go, you hear?
Don't be like Sadmati. Don't let it go and move on.
I didn't teach him that. Well, now that our bellies are full, well, 2 of us, what do you say we hit the road?
1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is?
She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport.
Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright's coming back today.
Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Oh, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going.
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure.
Hey, Cal. TGIF indeed.
Hey, Cal.
To Karain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits. Wait. Present attorney badge. Hell yeah.
Make his dad proud.
What's that?
A cookie.
It's my attorney badge.
Cracker. I can relate. I used to want to show mine off too. But don't ever show it to anyone in Karayan. They'll run you right out of town the moment they find out you're a lawyer.
Wonder how it went for Mr. Wright. Knowing him, he probably flashed it left and right.
Flashlight. Okay. Phrasing, Apollo, phrasing.
This is one of those contraptions for cutting people into pieces.
How did you know that, Mr. Dirk?
Well, it just so happens I've been in one of these myself.
Oh, why?
Really?
You have?
I just noticed we're like halfway through an ad break.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well. It's fine.
Now I know I haven't been on this case.
Oh? Is this something new for you?
This one's new territory for me.
Holy, we finally reached new territory. Sheesh.
It took a long time, but I got through more of the game than I thought I had.
Yeah. Is it new territory for Darwin as well?
No, I played all these
No.
cases.
Oh.
Nope.
The
New
only-
territory will be when we get to Chronicles.
No. there's-
And one of the Edgeworth games.
There you go.
Beat him to it.
Hey, no worries. Thank you again for the raid, dude. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Oh, man. Forgot to do that last night. Okay, we're back.
I read that line.
Yes. Once when I was being held prisoner by Minister Inga's secret police. They tried to torture me into revealing one of my compatriots' hideouts.
That's a torture device. This is a magic prop, Dirk.
Man, I barely escaped that thing alive.
Well, you have my respect as a magician for your death-defying spirit.
This is one seriously cluttered office. I mean, do you really need a piano here?
Well, it has sentimental value for Daddy, you see.
Yeah, but this office could use a little bit of help with its bottom line. What if we sold it?
Apollo! You better give me a cut of the proceeds when you do.
Terrible. Money before memories, eh? This office finances must be in dire straits then.
Just noticed that the beanie's up there.
Yeah, it's been there for a long time.
Yep.
More magic props. Oh. I've seen a ring like this before. I used to be quite good with these.
Really? Why don't you show us?
Well, if you insist. I'll show you the act of daring do I used to perform to supplement my income. First, I have to light the ring on fire, then I'll jump through it.
That's a fire hoop. This is a kid's toy, Dirk.
This guy's hardcore. What's with this bright red jacket? Who would wear such a garish thing? Garish. Garish.
Your son.
Huh? Oh.
Maybe one of your clients forgot it here.
I'd love to get a look at the man who dare wear something like this.
Me too.
I know I don't wear it much, but she has to know it's mine, right?
Shocking lack of perception for a magician.
Yep.
Why, this is Apollo's journal.
Huh? What's it doing at the office?
It's magic.
Let's see what he wrote.
No, don't!
You read it. We read it.
Huh? There's nothing in here.
What?
It's magic. This goes for a special spell. Presto Diario.
Why? There's writing appearing right before my very eyes. Eye.
Ta-da! Like I said, it's magic. Now go ahead. Read to your heart's content.
Wow. I mean, give me that!
Hee
Well, I guess it's still under lock and key if no one can read it without her chant, but...
That's Charlie, the houseplant.
I love that. I love that.
You know, my hideout used to have a houseplant too. We called it Apollo.
Oh my god. I bet it was a cactus.
How'd you guess?
Here. There you go. Because Polly's hair is just as spiny.
Hey, leave my hair out of this!
And he has a prickly attitude to boot.
I better quit while I'm ahead.
When are you even ahead?
When Drusie's in the room, never.
Yeah.
May 16th, Crane Village. So this is Crane, the mystical village of Spirit Channel. and where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place.
Is this our second or third time coming back here in the series?
As a whole, I couldn't tell you. Off the top of my head, it's been a while.
Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo?
Come to think of it, I used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this.
Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace.
I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know. That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sad Marty's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing, the whole bus right here.
I guess it is a lot to take in.
So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Time for embarrassing stories. Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields naked as jaybirds. I even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit.
Holy shit!
Whoa, Dirk!
No way! Prosecutor Sandman used to be like that too? Before he became a prick?
Stick in the mud, yeah? The two of them would end up like with leeches on their butts and cry like babies.
Oh my god.
Dirk, don't you think you said enough?
I said
No.
it wouldn't be embarrassing, did I not?
Say more.
Ah, you're no fun.
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Me too, me too. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Hey, what are you people doing here?
Emma?
You know this lady, son?
Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective.
More bride material, I see.
Eh.
You know what I'm getting at, Apollo?
There goes my mental preparation. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies?
By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case?
Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Is he dead?
Huh? How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now.
Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Dips on him.
Really?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Mass transit and electronic communications. This country's infrastructure is really advanced compared to Karayan.
Why don't you see the sights once you have the orb?
Well, I guess I could use a break. How about you show me around?
Oh, I'll probably be busy with work, so,
I see.
Aww. What are you talking about, Polly? Your only work right now is cleaning the office. Actually calling him out.
I'm getting snubbed by my own son. The Founder's Orb should be with the doctor right now. What do you say we go take a gander?
what if he doesn't have it? What if you came all the way from crying for nothing?
I'll cross that bridge if and when I come to it. Besides, even if I leave empty-handed, at least I got to see you, son.
Oh, thanks.
No, No, I really mean it.
There's a big boulder towering into the sky over there. According to the sign, it's called the Crying Boulder. Crying Boulder.
Crying boulder.
It also says that a spirit dwells within. A rock with a spirit in it.
Oh, I know what that poster is now. That's the Ninetales guy from one of the previous cases, the wrestler.
Oh, it is him. Oh my god. I had to look very, very close.
It's called animism, the belief that spirits dwell within inanimate objects. They're probably enshrined this boulder as a sacred object. Their tradition of worshipping such objects is similar to our tradition in Karai. Almost like they're the same place.
Interesting. Who knew dirt can make sense every once in a while?
I surprise myself sometimes.
A phone booth and a bus stop made of wood. They both look really old. I hardly ever see phone booths in the city anymore.
Apollo, what's this glass box for?
I guess you hardly see them in crime, too.
You hardly see them in real life
Mhm.
these days.
A thatched roof. First time I've seen one in real life.
It looks just like the traditional thatched roofs they use in Japan. All we need now are some samurai with top knots, a few ninjas, and a cuddly mascot.
When was the last time you were in Japan?
Reason enough to know that they love mascots. Seeing those mountains really takes me back. One of my favorites is Nyango Star. Fucking awesome drummer. I remember when we used to live high in the mountains to escape from the government.
So you don't live there anymore?
Nope. I needed a more convenient place to lead the revolution from. But that old mountain hut is still there.
Man, I miss that hut.
What, are you getting homesick, Apollo? You can come back to Karayan anytime, you know.
No, I'm fine. Besides, I've got a lot on my plate here.
Very full plate.
I mean, he has all the cleaning he needs to do.
Time to go meet El Doctor. Is that a condor? Oh yeah, he's
16th
totally
grade
into...
village doctor study. Into what?
Oh, that statue thing. I've seen that in other... I can't remember which culture uses it, but it's one of the Central American stuff. And that line, that image is literally from Nazca, which I think is a desert in Peru.
So this is Dr. Buff's study.
So it could be Incan.
Well, look at all those books. Yeah, I agree. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. Trust you noticing the important stuff.
Yes, lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Geoglyph. Mm-hmm. Look, son, there are so many relics, they're spilling onto the floor.
Welcome in, Astro Dude. How you doing?
What a delightfully amusing room.
Told ya.
All I see is a mess. And what's with that white outline?
Apollo, really? What kind of a question is that? Honestly.
Emma, where's the doctor?
I did call it.
Fucking called it!
Yep. Well, the thing is, he died last night.
Wait, what?
It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. What a way to die by books. At least he was happy at the end. We're labeling it an accidental death.
What?
Snap.
Please, tell me you're joking.
As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Yeah, I guess not.
That's more Gumshoe's territory. A scholar killed by his own books?
Oh man, what do we do now? I mean,
Well-
how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead?
Does the orb even here? Yes, that's a problem.
Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened?
Well, looks like we're crossing the bridge named Rubicon.
So, the doctor died in an accident?
I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books.
This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder.
Right. We believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there.
That's a big ladder.
Very tall.
Obviously. Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor.
So did they put the ladder back up?
How sad. Killed by his own books.
I assume the ladder's attached to the bookshelf.
Ah, okay. So he fell, but the ladder didn't. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least he was doing something he loved. Yep.
For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death.
Emma, who was the first one to discover the body?
About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous.
What?
It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? Dead man can't exactly hand over the orb.
We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere.
Is it John?
Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something.
Well, it's a crime scene now, so good luck with that.
Pops here had an agreement with the... Pops here had an excuse me. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor, and the doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb.
Third time was the charm.
Gotta stop inhaling your soba there. Pops?
Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead.
Yep.
Do you have a plan B?
Crossing the bridge when we get to it.
We already got to it.
Yeah, I know. I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dat should have it.
Oh. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting?
Oh, right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk, he's from the Kingdom of Cryon.
All the way from Korean, huh? So, what do you do there?
Here we go.
Interesting question.
I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Karayan a better place, though. Volunteer work, you could say.
Volunteer work, he goes. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting.
Well, it's not technically a lie.
So, how do you two know each other?
Oh, he's sort of my foster father?
Come again? Yeah, and he's prosecutor Sapmighty's real father too! Spilling all the beans.
I know, I was about to say that. Literally that phrase.
Same brain cell.
Uh-huh.
What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmali? I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life.
Guess she's put a few things together.
Actually, Dirk, you kind of familiar. Have we met before?
Not that I recall.
Hey, she must have seen that news report on TV. It'll really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. You sure you're not mistaking him for someone else?
Name one, Apollo. Are there really?
Laguna Lawyer?
I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch. You don't see that every day.
Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things.
So what does that secret relic you're searching for look like? An orb? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like.
So then, how are we supposed to find it?
That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one.
Oh my god.
Great plan of attack there, Dirk.
Trial and error never fails anyone.
Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over?
I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation.
Sure, it can't hurt.
Oh, it sure can. Oh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure.
It's a two-toned raincoat.
It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently.
There are a few pair of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too?
Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase.
That's the way we came in. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder.
From that height, fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone.
I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place.
Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. Oh, Trucy, bad,
Fell all the way down to hell.
Bad, Trucy.
There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here.
They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique her interest, scientifically speaking.
Is this a bird?
No, it's a plane. No, it's Superman. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Looks like an airplane to me.
No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made.
Yes, but it has wings, and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane.
No, it's definitely a bird.
Open your eyes, son. Stop being so bird-brained. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things.
I still say it's a bird.
One hell of a beak it's got if it's a bird.
What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside.
How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed.
Oh.
The wanted man.
He does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. So this is where Dr. Buff died.
At least he didn't die in the buff, you know what I'm saying?
Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly.
I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain?
Coffee? Chocolate?
It appears to be coffee. Yay, coffee! Now I want coffee. Thank you, game. It's too
want
damp,
chocolate.
so it must have gotten on there. It must have gotten on there recently, perhaps even last night.
But all I have to do is wait till tomorrow, because we're getting cake tomorrow for Valentine's Day.
Dirk?
Sorry, I was thinking about cake. That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside.
I thought you might have been. That's why.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Yeah, for instance, about cake
The
right
strawberry butt cake. And it's...
Mm,
I
so
hate using this
delicious.
word, but it's the perfect word for it. It's so moist.
now. Oh my
And
god.
it feels good going down.
Rainy.
Oh, the phrasing, and I own up to it. It's gonna have a chocolate drizzle.
So a moist butt cake chocolate drizzle.
Bunt cake. It's strawberry.
Same bit. Just say it. I'll let that sink in.
Just like the cake.
Is there? As far as we can tell, just an accident. We're just lawyers.
Accidental
We're defense
death so
attorneys.
far.
Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. Who's this mystery local resident?
Maybe Dirk killed him.
The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. And the passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they had found.
Ugh. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old?
That explains why your investigation is just getting underway.
Objection. The defendant is Godzilla, so he has no pulse and find no bunghole. What the fuck? Hi, Cardman. What the heck,
Bunghole.
dude?
That's the first time I hear about bunghole.
Really?
Interesting way of saying it.
Well, I'm not terribly surprised you haven't watched Beavis and Butthead, so...
I
need
will
TP.
never.
TP for my bunghole.
Exactly.
I will never.
There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things.
They remind me of chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctors had just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field.
I don't think it was on purpose. How you doing, Cardman?
There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure.
Or should I say Cornholio? Whoa, it's moving!
Exterminate. Let's all do it.
That's almost
Exterminate.
fine. Destroy all targets. Exter.
I even want to know what this thing is for?
No, probably not.
There's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Dark.
Sorry, I'm
Dark
internet
and
here.
broken.
Why would there be a gravy stain on it?
Who knows, but it looks like it's meant to be there.
Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend. Food splatter art.
That sounds like something that would be a trend.
That pun wounded me gravely, Dirk. Gravely.
Wow. Wow, Papa.
Well, I had to counterattack. Oh, look! It's
Counter!
one of the doctor's notebooks.
Maybe there's something about the orb in there.
Dirk?
It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. These must be his research notes on the Founder's Orb.
What's that on the right page? Looks like a poem or something?
Let's see. Oh, it's a song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Kuranese rites of offering since ancient times.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution of the orb's riddle is contained therein.
It's a song everyone in Cryan knows. Not much of a way to keep it a secret.
Actually, the best hiding spot is the most obvious one. Right before your eyes, because no one would think it's a hiding spot. And I just guessed what Trucy is gonna say. Before I looked, okay. It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that.
Huh? That's strange.
What is?
Your face. Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion.
Maybe the second half has the clue.
Maybe. Those people haven't even heard the second half.
The second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers?
I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting.
Oh, that's... I pressed space before I had a chance to. I thought it was the stone tablet, not the fucking robot. Ah!
Speaking of that robot, it's called a Dogu. They are small humanoid and animal figurines made during the later part of Jomon period of prehistoric Japan. Dogu come exclusively from the Jomon period and were no longer made by the following Yagoi period. These are various styles of Dogu depending on the exhumation area and period.
It's Godzilla! A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He
Coffee!
must have taken his coffee breaks here.
Stop making me crave coffee, Bean.
Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds here. Guess it'd be better to clean this up.
What are you doing there, son?
Ah!
It's a grind.
What
tea.
am I doing cleaning his office?
He's been trained well.
Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office.
Yeah, I was thinking I was thinking Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. No, it's just... If I don't keep the place clean, no one will. It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old, too.
I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber.
I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up?
Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Bingo.
Oh, what's up, Zayden? How you doing? Oh, well...
Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets so wobbly, like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon.
It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know.
Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house.
What a huge wall relief. Huh. It seems to depict a spirit channeling.
Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother in Karayan.
Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted.
Did you know some researchers claimed that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes?
I see why they hide her face then.
And that her third eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above. It is said to be on her forehead. Good thing it's not on her back or something.
Like you
It's kind of
said,
gross.
you shouldn't believe everything you hear. That's one big suitcase.
It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
Oh. No, someone left it here last night.
So the doctor might have had a visitor? But how can you tell?
That sticker there. You only see those on airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas. Stop yawning, you're making me yawn.
Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to?
Not unless we can open it to see what's inside.
Guess not. This wouldn't be...
I think it's Rebel.
Think it's Dats?
Yeah, that's a rebel.
Okay, well, I guess we'll do it in Dats, because...
Oh, I mean,
Why did you... Okay. That's because you're not me. I'm a Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Why did they give her that creepy look? And why?
Because she smelled science.
Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook.
Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person.
Oh, that's just what happens when her forensic switch gets flipped.
With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie.
Is that fingerprint powder?
That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. You remember how to do this, right? No, we've only done it like a million times.
I apply powder to where I think someone's prints might be and blow off any excess?
Exactly. Well, have it. Have it.
Now, where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase?
On the handle, maybe? Apollo?
The wheels. Clearly the wheels, you fool.
Nope.
They
On
didn't
the
use
zipper.
that part.
Can I?
On the
Oh,
zipper.
wait, there's a handle here.
That one.
Oh, that too, yeah. I mean, the zipper also worked.
Got him. Zipper was a good idea too.
Thank you.
If they still make us search for more, Zipper's the next target.
What do you mean?
Are you blind, Apollo?
Okay, Chazzy. Looks like you're blind as a bat.
Oh, I need to switch back to... There we go.
Print.
This one is not clear enough for a match.
Where else could someone leave prints behind? Dirt?
Thanks, son.
I still call the zipper.
How might someone handle a suitcase? What's another way? Start by considering what you do with them.
Well, besides being wheeled or carried, they can be opened and closed. So I should look for prints
Bingo.
that would be left at those times.
I was right.
God, I hate this camera control.
Does they make you do it with the mouse?
Well, it's like mouse to move the camera around, and then the...
You could have just pressed N to reset it too.
There's a keyhole there. That seems like a good spot to look.
And then you have to
Damn it.
switch to dusting. Lovely. You could just put the powder everywhere and we'd be here for a few hours.
Yeah.
Boo. Okay, let's try the other one.
This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna go to use the restroom.
I mean, that's the hinge, so it's not gonna...
Those are the hinges, yeah. Try maybe on the top of the suitcase where you would place your hands to actually push the case open. We
I
call
wish I
them
could
like a...
zoom out some.
Yeah, like, yeah, right.
I used to
Kinda
be able to
there.
zoom out on some of the other ones, and then I could get like a gigantic swath of the case all at once with the powder, which was kind of cheating, but it was funny and it worked.
So go a little lower too. There we go, we got something.
What do you mean there's not a thumbprint right there?
Thumbprint identification, please. More like dumb print, am I right?
Hey Emma, I've got a pretty clear print here. And, you know, Emma's AFK at the moment, so...
Mm-hmm. I guess I will be too. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
go there as well.
I'm gonna go get a drink refill, I guess, while I'm taking a break.
I am here. Did you find them? Yeah. Okay, now let me know who you think it could belong to. It appears I wasn't the only one. Hey, Savaloy.
Hey, Savaloy! Good to see you, dude. How you doing?
I bet it would take fake Savaloy less time to write that. Got him.
Hmm. I'm doing alright. Desperate need of a vacation. I'm actually planning on doing a charity stream, well, charity couple of weeks next month, and I was thinking about taking a vacation during that time because, yeah, I need a week off. I'm tired of work.
I'm gonna be very sad when my sub goes away.
I love the tail wag. Well, thank you, Saulo. I appreciate that. And we're gonna get more and more emotes as time goes on. I just, you know, need money. Pay your artists, people. Yeah. Unfortunately, I just had to pay $500 on my car, so that money was going to go to get more emotes. Not all of it, obviously, but like a little bit.
A very unfortunate timing indeed.
Anyway, I don't know why we weren't playing the game. Hmm?
Because Brainy is not here.
No, that's true, but still. Money costs money.
Welcome back, Bernie.
Who could it be?
Thank
It'd
you.
have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit.
It's Phoenix Wright.
Uh-oh.
Not him being. Oh my god. He's gonna be in the court again, isn't he?
Of course he is.
God damn it. He
Why
has
was
a
his
rock.
prints on file anyway?
That's a very good question.
We have a match.
Well, he was in prison before, so actually,
Yeah.
I know, but not in a different country.
maybe they share their fingerprint database. They share their fucking attorneys, the
Yeah,
prosecutors,
dude.
that is.
I guess in this fucking world.
There's a lot of fucking going on in this fucking world, yeah.
Yeah, it's come to think of it, he did. Did he stop by to see? Blah, blah, blah. That's come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement.
So he's the one who forgot this suitcase here.
Where do you suppose he is now?
Haven't heard from him in a while. He's not answering his phone.
That's not good. Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead.
There's one way to test that.
Always.
Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Huh?
Really?
A suspicious man had been reported in the area. But when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot.
What?
Sorry about that. Gurney's people aren't all like him, I swear.
Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere.
Maybe you know something about the orb. I think we've investigated everything here.
Oh yeah. For real.
Nope, we did not.
Nope.
Amy. Why is someone's name written on here?
Take a guess. I dare you. Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things.
Honestly, I think it's not supposed to say Amy. I think they put that together wrong.
Could be
Yeah,
aim.
but it's just an urn. And the name is written so big.
Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says WRIGHT in super big letters.
The less said about this, the better.
It seems the orb isn't here. That's a good conclusion.
That means Dats might be our only lead at this point.
Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him.
But no, hold on. Yeah. Just looking at the urn, because when we looked at it earlier, like, see the little, like, the flower petal looking things? Like, some of them don't connect. When it had it blown up earlier, you could tell, but you can't really tell right now. I think that's supposed to spell something different.
Mia?
It could. Maybe it spells Mia.
That's what I said.
Or maybe it spells
Mia
something.
or aim.
Just because they put it together to form 3 letters right now doesn't mean it's not more letters too, though, you know?
Sure.
And that seems to be a pattern in this game.
Yep. Nothing
May
is what it
16th Crane
seems.
Village.
Politician. Okay.
Who the
Politician.
fuck is this guy?
I want to see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take this. Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way?
What is that? That's what I want to know.
We need to go back and voice act all of that.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm trying to figure
Cliff.
out what this guy looks. Oh wow, this guy.
Oh my!
Holy
Do it
fuck.
back! Oh my god!
Who wants to be this douchebag?
I mean, to be fair, you have a lot of roles already, and that's is also your role print. You maybe shake and take him.
Sure. I'd be cool with that.
Good day to you, citizens of Crayon Village. My name is Paul Addison, and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud.
And that's rich coming from Apollo. Look, something is coming this way.
Paul
has
Addison, savior of Crane, has come to... Ah, it's you people.
He has cords of Damascus steel.
Ad break.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
I mean, we were in the middle of him basically doing ads for his campaign, so it's only fitting.
Why is the cookie humping that glass of milk?
What?
This Chips Ahoy ad.
I don't know anything about it. I don't see any ads, so.
Well, yeah, you have a permanent sub to your own channel, and
Well, I'm also not, watching my own stream.
How
who's to
dare you
say
not
somebody
do
got
that
the
for
same
one?
ad I did? Now I want cookies. Yeah, I always want cookies.
I'm hungry, people. Stop.
No, I'm sorry. Gonna go get more water though.
Uh, it's past my lunchtime. Did the cookies at least look good in the end? What kind of cookies were they?
Uh,
I mean, I'm obviously not asking you that.
Farking ads.
Chips Ahoy or chocolate chip? You lost my interest the moment you said chocolate chip.
I love chocolate chip
Chocolate
cookies, but
cookies
honestly,
are
Chips
so
Ahoy are not my
overdone.
favorite.
Hmm?
I love chocolate
No.
chips, but Chips Ahoy are not my favorite.
Yeah, chocolate chip is so overdone. I'm tired of seeing chocolate chip cookies everywhere. It's not like I don't like them necessarily. I like some brands that make chocolate chip, but again, I am tired of the same old thing. I like to try out new things and, have a little bit of, variety. I am a
As far
variety
as
streamer.
I don't know, as far as I mean, I like Oreos just fine. Especially
hate Oreos.
the peanut butter chocolate or chocolate peanut butter pie ones, whatever the fuck that's called. Those Oreos are bomb.
I'm probably gonna be
Anything with peanut butter.
lynched for that, but I despise Oreo cookies.
The double stuffed ones I usually like.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know
it's like a
Sprinkles
chocolate peanut butter pie Oreo cookie, and it's the best.
I think I've had those before, and yes, they are fucking awesome. But yet the normal Oreos are kind of eh.
I don't like their. I don't know. Their taste is so weird to me, and I like stuff that tastes weird. So I don't know why Oreos don't do it for me.
I also like sour candy.
But we're back for bad, so Dirk.
What
The
is it?
daring.
Chocolate crinkles like at I've never heard of that before.
Do you want to send some to me? I'll give them a try. Hmm.
So, starting with the line with Dirk.
From the top. Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way?
Right, left, halt!
It's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins?
So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there?
None of your business.
What a bunch of shady-looking characters.
And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor.
Hey, what a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Crane. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday.
An elected king?
Who are you? And what do you mean king?
Ignorant fools! I am the politician! I am the soon-to-be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history! You should be ashamed you never heard of me before.
Well, I've heard of a lot of politicians.
Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo?
Not that I know of.
I'm running for a seat on the local council right now.
For council?
I guess even a jerk Q public has to start somewhere.
But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics.
And rider of his grandfather's coattails.
Nepo, baby.
Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead! Bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one!
Nope, I'm basking in the travesty which is your hair, amigo. Is that a scroll in your fucking head?
Ah! A pleasant day to you, good people of Crane! I am politician! It's time to reclaim the glory of Crane together! A convenience store on every corner, a karaoke bar at every home! A vote for politician is a vote for a happier, hopier Crane village!
Oh God. When you just get the pun when it's way too late for it to be funny.
Oh my god.
Old man.
Turn off that infernal racket, you fool! Yes, you're a stain on your grandfather's good name!
Thank you, good sir! Your support is appreciated as always!
I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear.
In other words, he's a model politician.
Just like his name.
Now, where was I? Alright, you're at the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there,
Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning?
That's right! That's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly.
We'll try harder next time, sir!
Nice.
Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat.
The Addison family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country.
Really?
My grandfather, Abe Addison, was a prominent member of Congress. And
read that as
he was
Bob
born right
Abel.
here in Crane. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him.
All I asked about was this palanquin.
You must have heard of the Addisons. I'm even reviving our old country campaign style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Trucy?
I don't recall ever reading about them at school.
Young people today. You people really need to pay more attention to your politics.
No, we don't.
So, what business do you people have at Dr. Bluff's house? He was going to transfer ownership over the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Karayan. The Founder's Orb? So, you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Oh, wait, what do you know about the orb? Hey, I know that it's mine, that's what! How do you figure that?
Found our first suspect.
Because I know it's the Founder's Orb! Its real name is the Crystal of Ami Faye! The Crystal of Ami Faye?
So it's Bell's army.
That's right! It's been passed down for generations in the Addison family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Bluff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Ami Faye was the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner? Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about?
Take that!
Yes, that's him! I thought so. Now we really have to find Dads.
What do you want to bet that the Founder's Orb is inside that urn?
Yeah. It's a pretty good guess.
And the urn is supposed to say army,
you know-
apparently.
Huh?
And the urn is supposed to say army, apparently.
No,
Ami.
the arm, it says Ami right now. I think it doesn't say that because it was broken up and they put it together to say Ami because they were trying to make it say that.
Right.
Because
Oh.
Ami is a person.
Yeah.
Right.
Or was a person.
Do you know where this man is now?
I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities on him after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What?
That's so him. That buffoon.
Well, at least we know where he is now.
Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb.
So, you really are after my crystal? No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it, it's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor?
This guy's gonna be a problem.
My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right. It's purely political decision. And in
Sounds like greed
exchange,
to me.
your patient will get the people of Crane to vote for you? Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes?
It is!
Well, good luck with that, I guess. Just you wait. Politician will reign supreme someday.
Okay. I call him a suspect.
Actually, I'm a lawyer. You're so shallow. Relying on your badge to impress people. What would you be without it?
What would you be without your grandfather's name?
I pity men like you have no sense of self. Real men make their own mark in this world. This says the man who's riding on his grandfather's coattails.
Mm-hmm.
And
What
who
did I
isn't
do what?
supporting himself by his own 2 feet, relying on other people to
Yeah.
carry him.
Exactly.
May 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Thinking about that.
Hey,
He's making the face out of One Piece.
What's he doing under the desk?
God, if I knew what Luffy sound like, I would fucking try to do that as his voice. I've not seen a single episode of One Piece, and that I've heard the length, and it scares me. Foul dogs of the corrupt regime! I've got nothing to say to you! It's me, Dirk. Uh-oh! Dirk! You're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come and save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. My bad. At least the grub here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk?
Huh.
No thanks. They just send me back to Karayan, where I'd face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea.
Well, looks like he's still the same, too. Long time no see, Dats.
Huh? Hey, you look kinda familiar. Pablo! Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How you been?
Fine, and you, Dats? You look good besides the incarceration and all.
Those horns, AJ.
Horns?
They've grown up with you, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it.
You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we need to talk to you about.
Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world.
I mean, they've met before. He works for Right.
It might be a two-parter that requires both of them. The Slammer's like a second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it.
Seems rather laid back for someone in police custody.
Tats, what was the... what the doctor had really... Tats, what the doctor had really found the... Tats, was what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb?
Good
Did it.
job.
I'm proud of you. Absolutely, positively. The doc was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Ami Faye. He also claims you are filling the doctor's head with lies. That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb.
So then that Paul Addison character was lying? Imagine that, a politician who lies.
I bet he wants the orb all to himself.
Yes, he does. I wonder who's telling the truth.
Maybe both.
If only we had a Fae to ask. Well, take a look at this. They didn't confiscate it from me for some reason. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that.
Orb transfer agreement. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. That's... makes it feel like he was being threatened.
Yeah. Dying right after that is not very good.
Mhm. It's funny that I ended up reading that letter anyway, so I'll spare my voice a bit. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See, I got it all down in writing. But Dads, why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end here?
Why did you do that?
He probably pulled out his kukri.
Sounds like he was scared of you.
Daz, did you really... Daz, did you threaten the doctor in any way?
Oh, you wrong.
Try that again, you did not transmit.
No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him.
It sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things.
Like all politicians do.
It's almost like he's setting something up.
Mhm.
What have you done now, Dats?
Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell ya. It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny. I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, are you a police dog? How funny is that?
Right. So, what happened after that?
Why am I only the only one laughing here? They caught me, hiding in a doghouse. Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades.
Sounds like the dog's got the last laugh.
Every dog has his day, after all.
Dads, weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful?
Yeah, but... cops here don't seem to like me anyway.
What are the charges this time?
Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport.
Is it in your suitcase? Is there any way they'd let you go?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Not without my passport. If only I had it.
It's in the suitcase.
Dirk, AJ, you gotta find my passport.
Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dad's passport be? In his suitcase.
Oh, about the orb's whereabouts.
Pretty.
Maybe the Doc Kid knows something.
The dot kid.
The Doc's kid. Hey, who had their foot in their mouth just not too long ago,
The doctor has a kid?
Yeah, bit of a shut-in, though. Poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison.
A shut-in? Sounds like it'll be a challenge just to get a conversation going.
Time for your questioning. Time for your questioning. Follow me.
Must be lunchtime. Today's fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken.
You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself.
Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around.
Why is he calling up old AJ?
Apologistus.
Apologistus, AJ.
That's his nickname for him. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is.
That's Tessie.
Daisy.
The demon.
Not gonna be easy, I know. Turk, why are you holding that mic?
I get this strange urge to speak whenever there's a microphone before me. We, the Defiant Dragon, shall...
No, stop! Stop!
Camera.
I
He
hate
is
the feeling
somewhere.
of being constantly watched.
Indeed. Considering my current situation, the less I'm seen, the better. Better wear bright, attention-gathering clothing, right? True, but I seem to have made quite an international splash with that hijacking stunt.
I think I forgot to read that line, didn't I? I just like,
Yes, you did.
It's
Yeah,
not like there's
you
an
did.
international arrest warrant out for you.
I had to sign a ton of autographs and take a load of selfies before I got to your office.
Wait, what?
Maybe he thought the hijacking was part of some movie's promotion. Precisely my point. Don't be recognizable.
well, we are on the final case of the final game, so
Yeah, it was
Maybe-
a collection of games, so it's a lot of text to go through. And then we
Yeah.
stopped for ad breaks too.
yeah.
And we do have to eat and drink and live outside of that.
Then we have the Phoenix Wright trilogy, the
Mhm.
Investigations duology, and the 2 prequel games as
I'm
well.
scared.
So we got a lot more to go through.
It's
So we're
because
not-
we only
We're
do
not
it
done
once a
with
week
Ace.
too.
We're not done with Ace Attorney by a long shot.
Right.
We're gonna be doing this until the end of our lives.
No.
Feels
It's
like.
It's possible it might just take a couple years, but
Nah, I mean, we're almost done with this. It's 146 hours, so.
and maybe schedules will open up and make it more possible to do it more often.
I don't know
knows?
about that.
I don't know about that either, but I'm just saying it's a possibility.
I thought it might be him. Oh, it's you again. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was here a second ago. Yay, we get to see Mr. Wright.
He was?
What was Daddy doing here?
Good question.
He said he was looking for something.
It's been months for sure. Many, many months.
Yeah.
Did he say anything else?
Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport. Oh no, Athena. Yes, that was it.
I guess Athena really did get lost.
But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him. Yeah, let me try that again. He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here.
Kinky didn't say anything. What do you mean?
Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you excuse me.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Of course. Thanks, Emma.
First and foremost, we better find Datz's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child.
Wait, is it just me, or is there something new in here? Yeah, that's a fossil thingy.
No, that was here.
Yeah, the Helix fossil? Totally here.
There was a tablet there, not a fossil.
No, there was a
Like-
fossil there. The tablet's to the left of the statue.
Oh.
Mhm.
And it's still
Okay, so I
there.
did not know the fossil
Was that
and everything, yeah.
machine-looking thing there as well?
I reckon he's working.
Maybe he fell asleep working?
No, he's just working.
Yeah, Kenki's been very busy lately, so.
Well, okay.
So are you gonna read that line or
Which one?
this one?
There,
Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it too.
Let's not forget about Datz's passport. It should be around here somewhere.
About that Paul Asheton fellow.
nice. Oh, addition fellow.
He's aiming to be a councilman and beyond, as his famous grandfather once was, right? No doubt someone would vote for him on the merits of his grandfather's achievements.
I don't know, people seem to hate him for.
I did, Chikari.
One
And my
old dude
profile
did.
picture, and I have a banner now.
Yep,
What's up, dude?
Hikari?
I see a grim future for Karain Village if someone like that is to climb the ranks.
I wouldn't worry about it. Who in the
I
right
would
mind would
worry
vote
about
for
it.
him with the way he's campaigning?
Oh, if only we could fast forward to today's era.
No, that was all Art Womble.
Hi, Chikari.
So, the more aggressively he campaigns, the less people will want to vote for him. That makes me want to get out there and help him fail.
Get out the vote.
We turned the doctor's study upside down, but never found the orb.
Yeah, I didn't expect this to be so hard.
No.
Nope. I don't actually draw. It's been a really long time since I've seriously tried.
Well, I think it's fun. It's like a big old treasure hunt. I think everything's a treasure hunt.
That orb is the key to Karayan's future, you know.
Yeah, and our office's future too.
She does realize it's not up for sale, right? What's this? A model helicopter?
Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. Yes, they are. They actually are.
Things are too
I bet it
small to be a
belongs-
drone.
I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid.
We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts.
Yeah, but lowering down a shut-in isn't going to be easy. That's a suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there?
Um, it's no good. It's locked tight.
Well, do some magic, Trucy.
Yeah. Hello,
We
Amora.
We should have asked him for the key.
You could have, you should have.
What are we gonna do about Dats's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open.
Why don't I take it over to Dad so he can unlock it? That way you guys can continue looking for the orb.
Good thinking, Trucy.
Okay, here I go.
That's so crazy. It just might work.
Huh? What the? Oh. This thing weighs a ton.
Let me try. Jeez, how could a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something?
Knowing Dats, he probably packed his dumbbells in there.
the hell?
Certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock.
What, are you gonna pick it?
Yes, he is.
There you go.
He had to show up in front of his
He didn't pack too much. He packed fucking training weights.
Mm-hmm.
That was fast.
That would be nice. Ha! A lock like that is child's play to me.
Time for Trucy to be impressed.
I mean, I'm always good for chocolate, but Desi not as much.
No. That is the truth. Unless it's extremely dark chocolate. Very, very, you know.
I'd be down for dark chocolate too.
I don't want my chocolate to be sweet, just saying.
Really? Well, I like sweet stuff. But too sweet could be a problem.
I like bitter stuff. Very bitter.
I do like bitter things as well. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years.
You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer.
And here we go. Dad's passport.
That's a passport, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was like, I should have said it that way.
We're really on sync today.
I know, I was literally gonna do it in that voice too. Like, fuck. Like, Dad's a passport.
There's Kinky.
It's a
Kinky!
thing.
What is up,
I'll
my
take
dude?
it over to him.
Thanks, Trucy.
No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later. Whoosh.
There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation.
It is a big deal, then.
Mm-hmm. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we've had a father-son talk, huh, son?
Yeah, well, over a decade.
So, Apollo, how have you been?
Oh, fine. I'm fine, I guess.
Is that so? Fine, you say. Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear.
Good job.
Okay. So what do we talk about now?
Get down. Hit the dirt, son.
Huh? What the? Ah!
Fuck.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Speak to me, son. Say something.
Oh, that's Mars.
Should I do that?
You love robot voices, so go for it.
Yeah, Max, what do you think you're doing invading Buffer's space?
Or something.
It will be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me, you yellow-bellied yahoos.
Whoa, it can talk? What kind of drone is this anyway?
Nice one.
Drown nothing! That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier! You got that, you lowly grunt!
Ow. What the? Who now?
I thought the little top wings looks like a mustache for it. Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls.
He's controlling this thing?
Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him.
Got it. Sergeant Buff?
Sergeant Buff, sir! You forgot to say sir!
His name changed to Sarge.
Ain't you never seen a war movie before?
Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir!
Better. Much better.
I thought it was kind of weak, actually.
Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier.
Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve with the Right Anything Agency. And my rank is, fledgling lawyer, sir.
Private lawyer, then.
Affirmative, private justice.
Private?
Listen up, diaper baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute.
Oh, maybe he prefers petty officer.
Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, sir, yes, sir!
I'm giving myself a headache by making this voice. Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Why does that make me think of Mulan?
Yeah, of course. I thought of it too.
Now
The
for you,
strength of a
Cyclops.
raging fire.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, you want my name? Unit and rank 2. I'm, Dirk Sadmati. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is, leader, sir.
Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commandeer Dirk. Why did I turn Russian? Because of the word.
He did mention Siberia.
It's
Maybe
a
he
Russian
really is
and
Russian.
Bulgarian word, so I can't turn Russian. Wait a second. What's with that ridiculous mop you call a head? Soldiers should be clean cut.
Sorry, but this is my signature look. I'm not going to. Fine. I'll get a haircut before we ship out.
Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed out on the battlefield. No place for leave-in conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that.
He's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors.
This is going to be harder than I thought, son.
Are you controlling that room from your... Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir?
You control that room. Affirmative. But I can see everything you do from here. So, Teen, soldier, wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm going to whip your shouted peaceniks into shape.
With what? Your charming personality?
I think leader outranks a Sarge. Look, it's got a camera and speakers too.
And that's not all, Commandeer. The word.
And the commander definitely outranks a Sarge.
With these arms, I can cook and clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Nap to it on the double.
Latrine.
Fuck you, I'm not repeating it.
I wasn't telling you to repeat, I'm just telling you how it's pronounced. It's latrine.
Okay.
Latrine sounds better though.
Not really.
I think so.
She's been like,
As if I don't-
actually.
As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office.
That thing is pretty handy. Us Defiant Dragons could use one of those.
Yes, it's a fine piece of hardware, isn't it?
That laugh didn't transmit even a little bit.
It's fine though. It sounded kind of cool.
I mean, on stream it did. I'm hoping so. That's fine.
If I don't hear it, stream doesn't hear it, dear.
Oh, I don't care.
I modified it especially for siege defense.
Siege defense? You mean like how you won't leave your room?
Ah!
Odd enough in a stronghold to defend against an enemy's an age-old military tactic. A timeless strategy still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers.
I meant no offense. It was just an observation.
So the greenhorn who ain't even discharged the firearms had something to say, does he?
Sorry. Won't happen again, sir.
Down, Tootin. Now state your intentions, soldier.
We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us.
What? Papa promised you that?
He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is.
Oh,
Hmm?
Papa, why?
Why did we do that? It's so confusing.
Why did you have to die?
It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss.
If it helps at all, I know how you feel, Sergeant. What did I do now?
You existed, Apollo.
You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost Mama, and now I've lost Papa.
You lost your mother too?
I mean, technically, he lost both. Apollo lost both, so he knows a lot.
Mm-hmm. You would have learned that if you let Apollo finish.
Yeah.
She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone.
Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother?
Can you see it in our faces instead of a robot?
Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I had yet to engage my siege defense strategy.
In other words, something can cause them to withdraw from the world.
It was arson. It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside.
Oh.
But help never came. And so Mama cradled me in her arms. Kicked out the window. And jumped.
She did what?
She was like a walking, talking medal of valor, my mama was. She delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfectly executed POF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground.
She sounds like a superhero or something.
But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She He died so that I could live. Ah, Mama!
Not even transmit.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
At least it did to me.
I don't know what to say.
And the person who started the fire?
So why did that transmit, and which was much louder than my laughter? Then that's something.
Yeah.
He was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned.
Wow.
At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace.
I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama, Papa.
Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. You must really feel alone right now.
Apollo. I imagine you know what he's going through.
Yep.
I do?
Yeah, you idiot.
The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who's suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. Present a photo, but actually present attorney badge first, because
What insubordination? Petty trinkets have no place in Buck's army, soldier. Now drop and give me 20.
Sheesh, at least let me show the evidence before you shoot it down.
There's no more attorney badge. It was shot down. It's over.
Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this?
What do we have here?
It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire.
What?
and like your mother, he died in an arsonist blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son.
Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine.
I have. And that's why I know how you feel.
But you still have your mother, don't you?
No.
No.
Where you're wrong.
I lost her too.
Actually, he does, but he doesn't know it.
Right.
There.
What?
She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like.
Wow.
Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him.
Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice.
He just got promoted to comrade.
You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal.
Corporal? Corporal?
Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice.
I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit.
Oh, hamburgers.
Now, comrade, let's toast your new stripes.
I don't know if it's a hamburger.
And call me Sarge.
Oh, my
Don't
mistake.
be shy.
It's 2 pancakes smothering a sausage.
Looks like beans in the center of those pancakes.
We're a band of brothers now. Ha, 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 ha.
Please transmit now.
Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb.
Zerk's getting way too much of a kick out of this.
What do you say we call it out a night right here? Because it is a minute to 4.
I'm fine with
I
this.
mean, yeah. My throat hurts.
I only
my
go
head
eat
hurts, and I
and-
need food.
Get a coffee.
So,
Food sounds great.
Always does.
food, coffee. A little bit of a quiet time.
It would be an injustice not to get food.
Okay.
An injustice we trust.
Let's raid Freaky Feline, who's doing some art. I don't think we've raided them recently. We'll be back tomorrow night for something. Persona, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's tomorrow. Whatever it is, we're playing it.
Saturday.
Actually, I think tomorrow we could... Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. Anyway, much love, y'all. We're sending the raid over to Freaky Feline, who's drawing with Procreate. That's the app I use on my iPad. Anyway, thank y'all for coming and hanging out. You guys had fun. It's been a blast. I freaking love this game. We'll pick this up again sometime next week.
Mm-hmm.
Hope y'all have a great Friday, and let's have an awesome friggin' weekend afterwards, yeah?
Well,
Bye.
hopefully you spend Valentine's with somebody you love or care about.
Bye.
Bye, dude.